Hello, and welcome to the Geeks with Wives Xenoblade Chronicles live stream, if that's not a mouthful enough. I am the games editor, Jeff Gordon, and I'm joined with Nathan Dugas. How are you doing, Nathan?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm great. I'm excited to talk about Xenoblade Chronicles. I also want to point out that Nathan is also the host of Frozen Gamers podcast, which is the number one Alaskan video game podcast in the world.
Maybe. We'll see.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
Uh-oh. I'm getting an echo. Let me fix this real fast. I'm going to get this fixed real fast. All right. Sorry about that. If you heard an echo, that's my fault. I didn't turn the volume down on the other video. So that's just the joy of doing live shows, is that you have little fun technical difficulties like that. So first of all, if you haven't gone to our website to check out Nathan's review, I definitely suggest that you do. He reviewed the Xenoblade Chronicles 3D. That's the version that was ported over to the 3DS. First, what did you think about the game, Nathan? Did you like it?
I absolutely loved it. I wrote the review when I got about 24 hours into the game, which was nowhere near the end, but I felt like I had played enough to where I could review it. And after having completed it at 106 hours, I can safely say that while I might say a couple things differently, my score would pretty much not change at all.
Yeah, I absolutely loved it as well. We were talking about it last week because you had beaten the game just a little bit before I did, maybe like a week or two, and so I got to the end and I was like, all right, you got to tell me everything that you did. I'm freaking out. I'm getting to the final boss and I don't know what I'm doing. But yeah, I'm right there with you. I really enjoyed it. Honestly, I was talking to some other people about it that hadn't played the game, but they were interested in it. And I feel like it's really kind of re-energized my love for JRPGs.
Mm-hmm.
I would say that there are some good ones out there, but I don't think it's hard to see that there are a lot of JRPGs that are very similar, very repetitive. All of them are kind of following similar trends. I played Bravely Default last year, and I really loved that. That kind of got me, kind of lit the spark. And I had always heard about Xenoblade Chronicles, but they released it just at GameStop, and a very limited amount was released. And so I never really got a chance to play that. And so I just kind of missed out on it. And so whenever I heard that it was coming to the 3DS, I just knew, first of all, I was going to have to buy the 3DS that can play it, because you can't just get it on a normal 3DS. You have to get the new Nintendo 3DS. And anyway, so long story short, I really enjoy the story, the mechanics, and I thought we could just dive right into that. First, I really just thought we could talk about the story. What was it about the story that stood out to you, Nathan? What did you like about it?
I really liked how it really felt like the main characters had good chemistry and they worked well together. And I mean, you had Shulk, and Fiora initially, who, it was very clear that they had known each other since they were kids.
Yeah.
And they just, had a very close relationship, and you felt like these people really cared about each other. And it showed itself in the combat. I mean, the way that they worked out the combat, making everyone work well together.
Yeah. Oh, no, I agree. Like, you're right. Like, whenever you're fighting, they're talking to each other. And, you really see the chemistry between, all of the different characters. The first thing that stood out to me was that it all takes place on these two giant robots, essentially. The Bionis and the Mechonis, and it's two robots that waged a war with each other.
Bionis isn't a robot. They're remember Bionis is like the equivalent of a regular living being, and then Mechonis is more robot-ish. They're considered to be deities, basically. But, yeah.
Well,
anyway. Oh, I lost your sound again. No, got no sound from you. Nothing. No sound. I'll let you know when I hear something, but right now I got nothing. Still can't hear you.